to fool the gangsters by pretending to be the cop. Now, if I had him in the oven, I wouldn't turn on the gas. You might, Rabbit. You might. Well, if I was hiding him in the oven and turned the gas on, I wouldn't throw a match in, would I? You might, Rabbit. You might.
Mine is always, I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. When he comes out of the ground, and for some reason, as a kid, I'm like, rabbits don't burrow and travel under the ground. But in the cartoon, they did, and it really confused me. Speaking of confusing, though, -2, Art taking his turn. Plus frames.
Using those enhanced skill fireballs, which is actually something you don't see Arturo pick too often. He usually goes for those teleport conversions, but instead...
I think in this matchup, to challenge the Kokosho so it's not such a threat, that makes it a really useful reason.
Yeah, and he's using it in more ways than just that. Adding some extended pressure off of those EX scales, and yeah, just giving Lud a hard time trying to get in.
I want to watch Bugs Bunny.
It is the way that the cop and his impression of the cop says, "You might, Rabbit, you might." Where if you ever hear me say like, "He might, Tech, he might."
That's what it is.
Speaking of might.
Whoa, double V skill. Taking him to the ground, stun is high. And right now, Arturo trying to figure out a way out. The carpet will start something hot. Oh, he just assumed the teleport was coming, walked into the fireball. Now this is entirely in Art's favor.
He walked so far forward.
Cash out.
Yeah.
I love it.
Alright, we'll
Kill him
sit here for a little bit. Blonk. With that, we are at 1 round apiece. Game 1. First to 3 in our losers finals.
Oh wait, I thought you were talking about sets. I was like, no, just range. I don't know why that particular phraseology that we have around matches, rounds, and sets. I don't know why I'm so confused by it.
Don't question it, so it doesn't confuse me.
It's just always something that, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
I feel like there's loose definitions that you just have to use context clues for. Ooh, there's the challenge that we were looking for.
Oh boy. He's not gonna get hit. Yeah, he's gonna get hit.
No, he didn't!
You saw that stand light. The wake up Kikoken, excuse me.
Love to see it.
Stuff.
You lud to see it.
I was gonna make that joke.
Too bad.
No, I can't.
I picked up that fruit already. It was already. Did you see how low it was hanging?
Now it's soured.
It was like
the tree
below
soured. Burn the low hanging fruit tree. That is
below eye level. I'd look down at it.
Okay, jump back right now.
Okay, we're out of the car. As quick as we got there, we got out. It's fine.
Jumping around like bunny rabbits. Arturo able to get back into this neutral situation, and Lud just gonna have to work his way in. Wow, the spacing. Actual galaxy brain stuff, using the slide to push him into the V-skill fireballs, but a V-skill jump in will almost give Lud what he wants.
Look at that, goes for that, gets a whiff punish, and now Furby's gonna put him in the cooker, tries to float away, EX, big crash, Lud
to get cheeky.
Wants to catch it, okay, activate.
Could be reversal. Stores in the fireball. You just rarely see Arturo use the dive kick, but just for this matchup, because he knows the anti-airs aren't as solid. Now, just trying to keep this life lead, trying to keep building up those fireballs.
Behind. There was so much on that fireball. Unless there was a solid EX spinning bird kick, could have been the only way out of that one.
And it's tough too to react on, I guess, as I said it, because Art spends so much time just playing like a boring kind of zoner game, throwing the fireball, standing. So he kind of like suddenly your brain has to like adapt and react after kind of putting you to sleep for a minute.
But right now, Arturo trying to put Lud to sleep even faster, just keeping up this very just irritating pressure game.
Oh my god, you tried to jump, got the hit, but the fireball saved Art. Now activation, and now your life is just melting away while you stand in the flames.
I kind of really like that activation because it kept her standing and immediately started gaining that gray health and took advantage of it as well. Got a lot of counter hits with Lud trying to escape the corner. That was just a really solid corner pressure from Art here.
I do have to wonder if there was any opportunity for him to interrupt it with something like EX legs, just because if it doesn't combo, there technically should be a gap. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'd have had to block the startup anyway, so that might not be the case.
Big jump in.
Yeah.
Waiting up Gale, there it is.
Jabs.
Counter hit conversions.
The chase down with the V skill. Okay, we in there. Got a little weird on the spacing there. With ooh, I like that as a whiff punish.
You're cooking again.
Able to low profile the rest of the EX legs. Honestly, low profiling, not something that's too common in Street Fighter V, but it's super strong. It's something that you just have to be aware of in matchups where you could just die from a jump in.
Wow, just like that, Ludthinks good conversion.
Yeah.
Taking that damage when he can. Gotta get those hits in. Ooh, those legs to avoid that crouch medium punch. I like it.
Yeah. The crush counter, not good.
Oh, the anvil now gonna charge up instead of taking the damage. Slides under, but it has to stop because of the juggle.
Slides right under the fireball again. But Thanks, not ready to deal with the low profiles.
Look at Art. This is just so fast. But now Lud also trying to pull back to him, gonna block, sit in the flame carpet, trying to jump away. That trade.
He walks into it.
He tried to dash up. He tried to dash, and Art was ready with a button.
Yeah.
Final round.
This is such an important round.
Yeah, Lud really needs to win this one just to just to get that forward momentum.
I mean, he has the meter to do it. That being said, I don't like Chun. Like every character can use meter fairly well. I think Chun is one of the worst uses of meter in this game, aside from EX legs. So I
think this round decides the set. Honestly,
jumping might do it then. In Lud's favor, a good EX bird.
Yeah, one of the very first reversals that we've actually seen from Lud in this set so far.
Yeah, but right now being stuck in the corner, not doing any favors. Tom's prophecy may come to fruition.
Oh, chanced it on the anti-air.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
It's out.
Dead.
Wow. Okay, really against the ropes now.
Dhalsim win.
Really big uphill battle for Lud right now.
Yeah.
Could have had the win there. Was very close, tied up in that set. Tom, I think you might, unless there's a big swing.
I mean, like Lud can definitely make the swing. Like Lud is the type of player that can adjust, attack, and go. It's just
those have been close sets,
like you said.
Like reminder,
right
back into it.
Just the mountain that Lud has to climb now is.
If I remember correctly, this is just not a favorable matchup for Chun.
No,
I don't think so.
Yeah. And you're just seeing the display of everything. The Gales, the use of the long range versus short range, really throwing Lud off guard. But these jump-ins are doing more than enough damage to compensate for everything, including conversions such as that. That'll be stunned, not quite dead. Close.
That's a lot of damage.
That's dead.
No, it is dead.
Sure
That's dead.
Holy Moses. I have been deceived.
Chun-Li got damage now.
Only got
Those
damage.
buffs. Wow, Tom,
Yes,
you
bro.
might have been wrong. You might have been
Oh, he
wrong.
got in again.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Because
So we get for
EX.
so we
He
get
has
for taking the
been turned up.
prophecy of a drunk man, you know. Nice interruption though.
There's the wisdom.
Who told you I was drunk, Houseman?
Oh no, it whiffed. That's unfortunate. It was too far away to get that full damage. That is...
He's gonna go again. Here's the thing. Those jump-ins have been getting him these games, and I can't blame him for continuing to try, but alternating them a bit, excuse me, is gonna be
And
his
Art
way
is
to
just
get it.
Art is just really capitalizing on that and seeing it and punishing with big yoga anvils like that. That's huge. Huge.
Yeah, you can't get predictable against a player like Art. You have to change that rhythm, change that timing up. Yo, the fierce, but has to block.
It's a good trade for Lud. Decent jump, but still gets anti-aired. Tries to get tricky with the V skill, instead gets anti-aired again. Still has the life lead. Again, like the damage output is just not equivalent.
Connects, but with the stomp, no conversion. Takes a little bit of Yoga Sniper damage, we'll take it.
Arturo
Just trying to maintain spaces, Art. Coming in, yeah, there's a divine kick into the flames. Wow,
Not
from
this
Lud.
time. He knew. Auto cancel that stand medium punch.
Oh, this is so much great life.
He bet, and he teleported away at just the right time. Oh, you love to see it.
Okay, but if Art throws a fireball, Lud's gonna CA. Or push the big of a normal.
He just did it.
Wait, that might have been it.
Blood on the ropes, not showing any reactions that he absolutely needs at this time.
Conversion into CA might not. We need to be too. Oh,
Ah, he's too close. He was too
Yoga
close.
Sniper,
He used
too
the
much
EX to move
damage.
in.
yeah.
It's broken, yeah.
Art will be moving on in the bracket to losers finals. His his opponent. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was losers.
It was losers finals.
Yeah, we're going to
so-
Grand. This is it.
Look at me, getting all out of place again. Space Boy, come on in here. What I should remind the crowd then